Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing some products that were sent to me from Profusion Cosmetics, and this is part of their holiday 2017 collection. It is on profusioncosmetics.com as well as target.com, and it will be in stores in Target on November 5th. So definitely worth checking out. They have some really nice items. They're very affordable, and I was actually very impressed with some of these items. So I'm going to go over my favorites, the ones that I've used the most and the ones that I really enjoy. There is one palette that I haven't used at all. Well, I shouldn't say at all because I have used the highlighter and I think bronzer in it, but as far as the eyeshadows, I haven't used, so we will swatch some of those and I will insert some clips of some swatches for you guys. But first I want to go over this. This is the Sultry 24 eyeshadow palette and brush. So it's just really nice packaging for drugstore. It's nice and thick, acrylic, it's black on the back, has a little diagram of suggestion how to use the eyeshadows, and just overall the package is really nice. I like how it has the rose gold trim and the see-through top. So yeah, this is a really nice eyeshadow palette. They do have another one, but this is the one that I was sent. I know they have like a, I don't know if the other one's part of the holiday collection, but the other one's like all neutrals. This one's nice because it has some colorful shades, some neutrals, it has some light shades, some deep shades, has shimmers and mattes. So I really like the variety in this palette, and it's only $9.99, so it's very, very affordable. So it does come with a double-ended brush like this. I have used this brush, it's very usable. This is a fluffy side here. You could just use this to diffuse the crease, put some product in the crease. This is just a flat shader side here. Nice to pack shadow on the lid. So overall, I'm just really liking like the color scheme in here. It's neutral, but also pops a color to make it nice and fun and be creative. So I am using all the shadows on my lids today. I did not film a tutorial on this look. I should have, I just didn't have time because I have to go pick up my daughter at preschool soon, so I wanted to film this before I had to do that, so I kind of just try to hurry up and do my makeup, and if I film it just takes a lot longer. So I did film a couple other looks using this palette and some of the other products in the line, so I will try to insert both of those at the end of this video. Depending how long the video is, I will try to insert those. If not, maybe I'll post them separately. The shimmers in here are really, really nice and smooth. They're very pigmented. They have that dimethicone feel to them. I really like the shimmers in here. The mattes are really nice as well. They're very soft and very, very blendable. So I overall love all the shadows in here. The only one that I had an issue with was this one right here called Ella. By the way, they all have names, but this one right here is like a duochrome eyeshadow. I did put that on over the look that I'm wearing today, and it's really, really pretty. I can make it work, but the texture of that one is just kind of chunky and flaky. I wouldn't even say chunky, it's just like kind of flaky, and it gets hard panned so easily. Like just dipping my finger in there to swatch it has caused hard pan. That's the only shadow I had an issue with. It's this beautiful, beautiful duochrome, and I can make it work, but I do have to scratch the top surface off because it does get hard pan every time I use it. But I prefer to use it wet, and I just like to apply it over other shadows. I think it pairs well over other shadows best. It's a very sheer color, so it doesn't give a lot of a base color, but it's just this beautiful like duochrome. It's so pretty. Do you see this? Let me give you a bigger swatch if I can get any of the product. It's just so pretty, but the formula of that one is just the only miss in this palette. As far as the rest of the shadows go, they're really, really nice quality. So that was the only one I had an issue with. And you get several mattes. So this is matte, this one is matte, this one's matte. These two are matte here. This one's like a base matte color, but it does have little sparkles in it, but it doesn't really translate on the eyes. This one's matte, this one's matte, this one's matte. And then the rest of them are shimmery. Now, most of them are pretty metallic. I would say there are a couple that are not quite as intense as far as shimmer goes, but for the most part, they're mostly metallic shades, but really, really pretty colors. I really like this palette. I've been using it quite a bit and testing it out. So this one's definitely worth checking out. It's very affordable. You get a lot of shadows. You get 24 shadows, you get some neutrals, you get some colorful shades, you get some light shades, some deep shades to make smoky eyes, use as eyeliner. I mean, there's a variety of everything in here. You can create tons of different looks with it. So I'm digging this palette. I think it's great. I just want to give you a few swatches. I will insert picture swatches, but I just want to show you like pigmentation on these. So these are just like the neutrally ones, so they probably won't show up as well as like some of the others. So those, and then let's do some of these like more colorful shades. You see this? Look at this. So pretty. And these are not the best swatches, guys, but so yeah, let me do a couple mattes because I did mostly the shimmers. So here's the mattes right here. Let me dry my hand off. Oh, I barely even touched my skin. It's hard to swatch like this. Oh yeah. Okay, well that doesn't do it justice at all, but they apply to the eyes really, really nice. I feel like matte shadows in general don't swatch the best on your hand versus like how they do on the eyes. I feel like that's the case with matte, anything matte blush. So anyway, I'm digging this palette. I think it's definitely worth checking out. The other palette that I'm really enjoying is the Blush and Bronze 9-color blush and bronzer palette. Again, same packaging, same size. And it does also come with a brush. It has this brush right here. You could use this to chisel out your cheeks, contour your nose. It's very soft. This is a great brush for contouring your nose actually. I haven't actually used it, but it would be great for that. So these are all the colors in this palette. So these are bronzy shades, and then these are all blushes. You have some mostly warm tone blushes. This one's very cool toned up here. I really like these here and the pink one there. This one's a little bit deep. I mean, I have to use a light hand with it. And the two matte bronzers here work really well for me. This one's too shimmery for me. I guess if I mixed it with the matte ones, it would be okay. But the bronzers and the blushes, they blend out so nice. They're very, very soft, and they have a lot of pigmentation, so just don't go heavy-handed in with them. But they have really good pigmentation, and they blend so, so well. So I'm really digging this palette. I think it's also worth checking out, and it's the same price, $9.99. So I got this mixed metal lips collection, and it retails for $4.99. It came in this packaging right here. And this is what it looks like. So you can wear all of these paired together, or you can wear them individually. I will insert me applying each one onto my lips just so you can see. And I did use the metallic one in a previous video. I will link it down below, but I like all of these lip products. They're really, really good. And for $4.99, I really think it's a good steal. So I'm currently wearing the matte lip cream. And this set, by the way, is called Coco. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's nice. This is just called Matte Coco. And the applicator on here is just like a flat applicator. It's okay. It's not my favorite because I wish it was a little bit fuzzier. I feel like it's not that fuzzy, but it's very opaque. Like, look how opaque that is. I mean, the applicator, I wish it was a little fuzzier, but it makes it easy to like outline the trim of your lips. So yeah, I really like this. It dries down matte. It has a little bit of stickiness to it, but not enough to bother me, because generally when they're sticky, like if my lips stick together when I press them together, I don't like that at all. This barely does it, just barely. So this is what it looks like. I do have my lips outlined with the lip liner, which I didn't show in the little demo, but after that I did apply a little bit of lip liner just to even out my lips, and it matches the lipstick really, really well. So this is the matte lip liner. And Coco Charm is the name. I feel like this has a hint of vanilla scent to it, but it's very, very soft and smooth. It's retractable. Not the thinnest, but it's nice because you can just wear this all over the lips if you want as a lipstick. You don't have to just use it as a lip liner, but it matches the matte lipstick really, really well. And lastly is the Metal Matte Lip Cream in Metal Coco. This is beautiful. It's very pigmented as well. Same applicator as the matte one. And like I said, I wore this in a video. I feel like it looks a little bit sheer on the swatch on my hand, but you'll see on the lips, it's very, very pigmented and opaque. So I'm actually going to put a little bit of the metallic one in the center, just so you can see. All right, so the last item they sent me is the Pro Face palette. And I believe this one's $12.99. The little card with the prices actually was incorrect, and they did email us saying, you know, what the actual price was. I believe it's $12.99. I did put it on Instagram, but I believe it's $12.99. So this is what it looks like. It has more of a squishy casing to it. And by the way, this brand is cruelty-free. So in here you get a double-sided book of makeup. Actually, I've only used one product in here, and it's the highlighter. Actually, I've tried both of the highlighters. Actually, I have two more products to show you. My bad. So yeah, I've only used the highlighter in this palette, and I really like the highlighter a lot. So that's why I kind of want to buy the Strobe and Glow palette that looks like this, but it's a highlighting palette. I really want to get that one, so I'll have to check in store on November 5th once it's released in stores. So I haven't used anything else besides the highlighter in this palette, but it does come with two brushes. And so let me show you the brushes. This one looks really nice. This looks like it would be good for bronzing or like highlighting the top of the cheekbones. They're nice and soft. And then it has this brush, which would be great for the crease. Yeah, this would be really good for crease work. You get some eyebrow products up here. There's a wax and then these brow powders. Then you have two highlighters here. I did try this one. This one's more of a matte or satin type highlighter. I think this would be better under the eyes. I tried it on the tops of my cheekbones and I wasn't crazy about it. It just doesn't give any sheen really. So I think it would be better under the eyes. This one right here in Innocent is gorgeous. I really, really like this one. It's very, very reflective. A swatch of that. See how pretty that is? So I really like that highlighter. I've used it several times. And then the eyeshadows here are pretty warm and neutral toned. And then you have some blush and bronzers over on this side. So I will insert some pictures of that. Let me just swatch a few for you though. So let me swatch some of the eyeshadows actually. There are some mattes and some shimmers, but most of them look like they have a shimmer or sheen to them. Not too many mattes in this palette. So those are some of the shades. As you can see, they look pretty pigmented, so they look promising. But like I said, I haven't tried the eyeshadows in this one particular palette yet. And then I'm going to swatch the blush and bronzers over here. The blushes and bronzers. The bronzers seem very, very light in this palette, which is good for my skin tone. But I will definitely swatch all of these and insert some pictures of these for you guys. And then I almost forgot about this. This is the Profusion Brow Makeup Case. So this retails for $6.99. It's a complete brow kit for brows that wow. And I like that this is like aluminum. This is very similar packaging to like a Naked palette. It does have a mirror in here, and then it has a double-ended brush with a spoolie on one end and a angled brush on the other. So I have used this kit once. And then it also comes with an ash brown eyebrow pencil. I have not tried this yet. Generally, I don't like eyebrow pencils that come in this like wooden form here. I think it's going to be too dark for me anyways. So that's what that looks like. So I probably won't use this just because it's not, I don't know, it feels kind of thick, but it's hard to say without using it on my eyebrows. But I generally don't like pencil, like wooden pencil type eyebrow products. So in here you get this brow wax, and then you get this like highlighting shade. It's a beige highlight, and then you get all these 4 eyebrow powders. And I've used the one in medium brown. It's a little bit more ashy looking. And it was okay. I kind of go through phases with my eyebrows. Sometimes I like to use powder. Sometimes I like to use pencils. Sometimes I like to use pomade. Right now I'm kind of into the pomade again. So, but this worked just fine. The powder is nice and soft. Very buildable. This is a good color right here for me because it is more ashy. It's not too warm toned and it's not too dark, but the rest of the shades look too dark for me. And then the soft brown shade looks more warm. So if you have warmer hair, this one would probably be good. I do have I would say I do have warmth to my hair for sure, especially towards the end of my hair, but I prefer more of an ashy toned brow product, but the spoolie works nice, and the angled eyebrow brush works really well. So that is the eyebrow kit, retails for $6.99. So those were all the products that were sent to me from Profusion Cosmetics. I just wanted to share those with you guys. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to use like the Pro Face palette, but I will insert some pictures for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.